They come. I don't know if your kids do that. My kids do that when I'm on the phone. They will come and say, Mommy, please, can I have farmers? They think you're distracted. My kids, they do that a lot. Sometimes I'm like, you give the African eyes. Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. My name is Wendu. If it's your first time of coming across my channel, you're highly welcome. I really appreciate you here. I'm a Nigerian YouTuber. I'm based in Zurich, Switzerland. So you're welcome. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do me one thing and one thing only. Just subscribe to my channel, okay? You're going to enjoy my content. Trust me, okay? How is everybody doing? So in this video today, I'm going to be just giving you some points on how to get fussy kids to eat, fussy toddlers, fussy children. I am a mom of 4 children, so I've one or two ideas on how you can get your fussy kids to eat. I know it's very difficult when you have fussy kids. You make food and they don't want to eat it. I understand your pain. I used to be there. You know, you make the food, you put it down and they don't want to eat it. So I have been able to remember some of the things I did, or some of the way I got my kids to eat, and that is what I am here to share with you today. Please just sit down, share, like, subscribe, okay? Let's dive into the video. So one of the points I have is finding out what they actually like. Finding out what they actually like. What is it that your child likes to eat? Some kids, they like to eat certain kind of fruits. Some kids, they don't like something that are very mushy. Some kids, so the first thing you need to do is find out what actually they love to eat. Another thing I used to do, I used to cut the fruits or vegetables into different shape or sizes for the children. So sometimes there's this cutter you have, like cookie cutter. You can use it to cut apple. You can use it to cut banana, pineapple, watermelon. Just make shapes for them. You know, kids, sometimes your eyes have to eat before your mouth to eat. So kids, they love it. I use a lot of vegetables to eat. Like sometimes I make this tortilla wrap. So I cut a lot of pepperonis and carrots and peas and put it inside. So it's very colorful and enticing to the children. So they come and eat it. So you can try using different, instead of using just one vegetable for them, try using different things. Let them pick what they want. From there, you have an idea of what I used to do again is making like smoothies or mash for them. So sometimes you can make on the lolly. I make a smoothie with the fruits, and I freeze it for them and they lick it, not knowing that they have their normal 5 a day. So I put all the fruits there. Sometimes I put some vegetables and I blend everything together and I freeze it. I give them that's mainly what I do in the summer months because it's really warm. So you can do that and give it to the children. That way you get them to start eating vegetables and fruit. Don't give up. Like sometimes you give them the food, they don't want to eat it, they pour it on the floor. I know as a mom, I know it can drive, like me, it drives me nuts when I give you food and you pour it on the floor. So sometimes they pour it on their table, they make a mess, you're angry, you're tired. It's okay. Don't give them something else. By the time they are hungry, they will come back and say, Mommy, can I have that food? Yes, don't give up. Kids, they know our buttons as mom. They know how to push you. So you need to be able to stand. You need to be, sometimes it's sad, like looking at them in your mind, you know, they are hungry, you want to give something, but don't give in, my dear. Don't give in. They are going to come back to ask you for that. To plan the meal. So, you know, like giving the kids, sometimes you give biscuits, you give farmers, you give bread, you give this. No. If you have kids that are fussy, you need to sometimes just give them 3 or 4 meals a day. So say you give them breakfast, you give them lunch, then you give them in between. Here they call it fairig. So they eat at 4 o'clock, then they eat dinner. So something light at 4 o'clock, then they eat dinner. Because when they are full, they are definitely not going to eat. So don't give in to, oh, Mommy, I want biscuits. You give it. They come. I don't know if your kids do that. My kids do that when I'm on the phone. They will come and say, Mommy, please, can I have farmers? They think you're distracted. My kids, they do that a lot. Sometimes I'm like, you give the African eyes. They understand, sometimes they don't understand. So don't give in to that. Oh, mommy, can I have yogurt? But it's almost time for dinner. You have to say no. It's almost time for dinner. You need to wait and eat your food. So that is what I do, and it really, really works for me. Making meal plan, and they know what time. Oh, we're eating dinner at 6, and 6 is dinner time. Changing it for the kids. I think the kids, it's good to have a routine when you have kids. For me, that's the only way I survive. I live on routine. Dinner is 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock is dinner. You give them extra 2 hours before they go to bed. That's what I do. So another point is try finger food. So I remember when my kids were a bit little, I used to do like carrots. I cut them into straight line, cucumbers, and all those fruits. Finger food, you give it to them, they eat, sometimes they bite, at least they have a taste and a feel of it. Or what I do is I get like a tray. You get a tray, you put different kind of vegetables and fruits, and get the kids to eat those fruits. Africans, I remember when my daughter was really small, she didn't want to eat anything. The only thing she wanted to eat was okra soup and semo. And sometimes in the morning, she doesn't want to eat cereal. I still give her okra. I give her okra. So what I do in the okra, I make sure I put a lot of fish and curry fish and vegetables. So when she's eating, sometimes I even go ahead to blend the curry fish and the fish together so that she gets all those nutrients. So I was giving her okra and semo in the morning for breakfast, lunch, dinner. But she was getting all her nutrients from that food that she was eating. So that when you find out what that kids like, Jesus. Okay, yeah. So when you sorry, I thought I wasn't recording. I was like, Jesus, I was scared. I was like, oh my God. So all this ranting, oh my God, but it's recording. So we're still on point. So sometimes finding out what the kids like actually go a long way. So let me just name some of the points I have here. I have find out what the kids like. I've already explained that. Use a lot of vegetables. So when you cook, don't just restrict. Even if you're somebody that don't like to eat vegetables, trust me, don't restrict your kids to just what you're used to. You know, we grew up in Africa. We're not used to so much fruit and vegetables. I remember like fruit and vegetables were luxury. Ugu, they use ugu to cook for you is enough. But here in the West, where we're opportune to have a lot of access to fruits and vegetables, try it really. The kids will really, really appreciate it. So try cutting the vegetables into shapes. I've explained that. Making different shapes for them. The kids really, really love that. Blend to make smoothies or mash the food for them. Trust me, kids love that. Don't give in. Trust me, if you let them stay hungry, they will definitely come and ask you for the food. Make full plans. So that is what I have today. I hope you enjoyed my video. Please, if you're not subscribed to my channel, can you subscribe to my channel? Share, like, tell a friend to tell a friend, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much, okay? And have an amazing day. Bye. Bye.